What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, man, we got some shit to talk about tonight. I don't care about the Bears and the Vikings, man. I don't give a fuck. I was like, I know y'all expected me to go live tonight, but I said I ain't going live for no fucking Lakers. I'm not going live for no fucking Bears Vikings. So I said if I'm gonna go live, we're gonna talk about what's important, and what's important is James Harden and the Nets, Drew Brees injury, and the Lakers out here making ball moves with this Dennis Schroeder shit. So you know what I'm saying? This Fisk Vegas rally gonna be all about Drew Brees and James Harden and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let it fill up. Y'all hit that like button on y'all way in here. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it. When we get to about 50, 60 people in the stream, we're gonna start talking about shit. Yeah, fuck KD. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let some more people come up in here before we get to the shits. Yo, this dude KD a hoe, bro. I don't care what nobody say. KD a hoe. What up, everybody? Everybody coming on in the building. What up? What up? What up? What's good, YTC? Shooters in the building, I see. Yeah, he turned down 50 million. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm still trying to I don't understand that shit. Shout out to my first super chat. The first super chat of a Fisk Vegas rally. All right. The first super chat comes from my guy Sebastian. Sebastian says NBA need to boycott this James Harden trade. Man, honestly, bro, I can't say that because I'm gonna be honest with you. The Houston's gonna win the trade. I mean, let's be real here. Houston's gonna win this trade because my thing is this: in order for them to trade James Harden, in order for the James Harden trade to happen, they're going to have to trade Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen. Like they're gonna get, bro. The Nets just went to the playoffs with those players. So the Rockets they're really about to get a playoff team for James Harden. I mean, let's call a spade here. They're about to get a playoff team for James Harden. Like, I mean, I get what y'all say. I get what you're saying about the super team. It sucks that we're about to get another super team, but you can't even be mad at the Rockets. Rockets legit about to get a whole playoff team for this nigga. Like for real, they about to get a whole playoff team. And shout out to YTC Fantasy Football Team. Shout out to my guy RD. What up, RD? It's been a minute, RD. What up? RD says, we out here playing chess, not checkers, peasants. Lake Show running back, road to 18. Oh, yeah. Lake is definitely running it back. Lakers just got Dennis Schroeder for Danny Green. Like, let's be real here. Lakers really just got Dennis Schroeder for Danny Green. Like that's like highway robbery. I ain't even gonna lie. Dot. Stephon Diggs. I am definitely playing Madden while I'm doing this live stream. So if I start raging, it's because I'm playing Madden. I'm definitely playing Madden during this live stream. Shout out to Sebastian Perez. He says Celtics about to trade Kemba for Drew Holiday. That's a good look. My whole thing is, I think Drew Holiday fits the atmosphere. Reggie fucking Bush, nickel. But nah, I think he fits the atmosphere. Like Drew Holiday fits the Celtics more than Kemba does. I don't think Kemba ever fit with the Celtics, to be honest with you. Him nor Gordon Hayward never fit with the Celtics. Shout out to Giants Nation. Giants Nation says, "What's up, Fisk? Just got in. What happened? Drew Brees got hurt, And James Harden turned down $50 million a year because he want to go play with that bitch Kevin Durant. That's what happened. Shout out to my guy Hip Hop Head. Hip Hop Head. Hip Hop Head. Hip Hop Head says you should react to Martin videos. They funny as fuck. Yo, I got y'all on my reaction channel, man. Look, I got y'all. I do. I got some reactions coming, man. I've been fucking slipping, but I got some reactions coming. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, he almost picked my shit, motherfucker. Good day, but nah. The thing with the reaction channel sometimes, y'all, it's like it's my third channel, so sometimes I get caught up, and I've been having recording issues lately. Like y'all got I had a couple videos last week where the audio was fucked up, and I do apologize for that. And that's another reason why I love y'all, man, because y'all aired me out in the comment section about my microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all telling me that my audio was trash, because I knew it was trash, but I tried to make it sound better than what it really was. The problem I was having with my audio, y'all, is it was coming out low. For some strange reason, it was coming out low. But don't worry, Hip Hop Head. My audio issues are fixed, and I have some Martin reactions up, as long as they don't get copyrighted. Shout out to my guy Theo. My guy Theo says, yo, Steve Nash is gonna lose his mind when Kyrie and KD and Harden. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Basically. Yo, bro, James, look, I don't think I understand, bro. This dude, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. All right, check this out. Now that we got we had 70 people. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the Rockets. We're gonna start off by talking about the Rockets. Here's my beef with the Rockets, because a lot of y'all keep talking about Fisk. If LeBron did this, you wouldn't have a problem with it. What you have to understand with LeBron is this: LeBron has actually played for the fucking team. This dude, Kevin Durant, traded the whole team, and he never even played with him. At least with LeBron, it's like, bro, he played with Kuzma, he played with Lonzo, he played with the team. Kevin Durant is about to trade an entire roster that went to the playoffs without even taking a dribble with the niggas. That's my beef with KD. Like, he's ruining a team that went to the playoffs. Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, these dudes ain't sorry. Like, they're not sorry. You got two ball dominant superstars in KD and Kyrie. Why don't you build around what you have? Like, I don't understand that shit. KD and Kyrie should be lusting to play with that Nets team when they're all healthy. But that's just me, man. Shout out to Juice Alert. Juice Alert says, my top 5 quarterbacks right now, it could change once the season's over. Oh, I can't wait to read this shit. He says Mahomes is 1, Wilson's 2, Rodgers is 3, Murray is 4. You're fucking bugging. Watson is 5. You super fucking bugging. Also, Kevin Durant will win Brooklyn the title. How KD not winning Brooklyn the title? Bro, do you understand what KD about to be dealing with? Like, KD about to have the 2 most non-passing ass ball dominant, I'm shooting this motherfucking rock teammates on the planet. Bro, y'all don't think y'all get it? I don't understand it. If James Harden, here's my thing with James Harden. Didn't Russell, oh my goodness, Stephon Diggs is a goon. Let's go. But now what I'm trying to say is this. James Harden don't want to play with Russell Westbrook, right? So let me get it straight. He's leaving the Rockets because he didn't want to play with Russell Westbrook, right? So let me ask you a question. If you can't play with Russell Westbrook, how you gonna play with Kyrie Irving? Somebody answer that question for me. If you can't play with Russell Westbrook, how the hell you gonna play with Kyrie Irving? Somebody make that shit make sense. Like, I'm still waiting on somebody to answer that question. If you can't play with Russell Westbrook, how you gonna play with Kyrie Irving? At least Russell Westbrook can get you 10 assists. Kyrie Irving get 10 assists once every 2 seasons. Like, I don't get this shit, bro. Like, this net shit it don't make no sense to me. Like, it don't make no sense. Yo, did he get Mozart at wide receiver? What the fuck? Anyway, and tell Deshaun Watson to win the fucking game, bro. This dude, how you gonna have Deshaun Watson in your top 5? He got a losing record. Like, Juice, you bugging, bro. Juice, stay off the juice. How about that? Shout out to Hip Hop Head. Hip Hop Head says if James Harden goes to the Nets, it's gonna be the 13-14 Nets all over again. Three ball dominant scorers can't coexist. That's what I'm trying to say. It's too much shit. It's too much shit. They're not gonna coexist. But here's the difference though. This is gonna be worse than the Brooklyn Nets of 2013, 2014 because at least Darren Williams was a true point guard, and Joe Johnson could play off the ball. Kyrie and Harden can't play off the ball. Why do you think Kyrie Irving didn't work in Boston? Kyrie Irving didn't work in Boston because he couldn't play off the ball. James Harden it don't work with no superstar because he don't want to give up the ball. And then you got this nigga KD cry over every little fucking thing. Like, I can't wait for KD to start crying about his touches. That's gonna be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Because KD is definitely the type of person to do some stupid shit and then cry about it. I mean, that shit is fucking ridiculous, bro. They're not gonna coexist. Who gonna take the final shot? You got 3 alpha males on the team. Who gonna take the final shot? Somebody got to answer that shit. Who gonna take the final shot? Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, Juice, you should have lost the Jaguars. Such a bad performance. Give first round bye to New Orleans. Yeah, I hope New Orleans get that first round bye. New Orleans should get the first round bye. I don't see who their competition is because I don't see Green Bay as a threat. I really don't think Green Bay is a threat. So I do think New Orleans should get that first round bye. I agree with that. New Orleans should get that first round bye. I'm not sold on the Packers. The Packers are phony and shit. Shout out to my guy Vegito. Vegito says, I threw a pick. Son of a bitch. Vegito says it's like having Goku, Jiren, Frieza on the same team. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Like they gotta chill, bro. Like the NBA is not like if this was baseball, you can put a whole all-star team on a baseball team because everybody gets the same amount of at-bats. Everybody's gonna get 4 at-bats. So you don't have to worry about this person not getting opportunities. But when it comes to basketball, you got to make shots. I mean, like, what about the rest of the teammates, man? Like, I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Shout out to, hold on, let me turn this fucking Madden off, bro. All right, I'm turning the Madden off so I can focus. I thought I could play Madden and read this chat at the same time. This shit ain't gonna work. That bum just got a free win. All right, now shout out to RD. RD says, also, I'm still in therapy after that damn Hail Mary against the Cardinals yesterday. So it's gonna be a rough 2 weeks for me, y'all, because after that, I'm going full Tony Montana cocaine. Yo, Bills fans really thought they won though. Yo, Bills fans was lit. Bills fans thought they won. Josh Allen MVP. Josh Allen turned the corner. That's 2 straight good games in a row. Blah 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 blah. The Bills are going to be the number 1 seed in the AFC. Blah 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 blah. 30 seconds later. 30 seconds later, the Hail Mary happened. RD, what I want to know is this. I thought Trey White was the best corner in football. Y'all told me Trey White was the best corner in football. Because remember, last year, I was bigging up my guy, Stephen Gilmore. I was like, yo, Stephen Gilmore, the best corner in football. Wooty, wooty, woo. And y'all was like, no, Fisk. There's this guy in Buffalo, Fisk. You just don't pay him any mind because he plays in Buffalo, Fisk. Well, him and 2 of his teammates just got called on for the game. He is banned from all top 5 to 10 cornerback discussions. Trey White is officially banned from being talked about as a good corner until further notice. Shout out to my guy, PJ. PJ says Giants finna sign Dupree and draft Chase. I hope so, bro. But sign Bud Dupree, draft Jamar Chase, and we fucking lit. I hope the Giants do that, man. That'd be a good look for the Giants. Mainly Bud Dupree, because I think that's the only thing we missing right now for the most part. Giants got to get a pass rusher. We need somebody who can hit home like on a regular basis. We definitely need that. Shout out to Sebastian. Sebastian says Drew Holiday fits better on the Celtics next to Jason Taylor and Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Also, how much better do the Celtics get if they get Drew Holiday? They honestly, bro, the Celtics, I can't answer that, Sebastian. It depends on how good Jason Tatum is. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have to take that next step. If they have to take that next, it's on Jason Tatum. Sebastian, answer that question 30 games into the season. Let me see what Jason Tatum looked like after 30 games. If Jason Tatum takes that leap to superstar status, then the Celtics can be as good as anybody. But he has to take that leap. Jason Tatum has got to take that leap. So Jason Tatum takes that leap, then we talking. Shout out to I think the Vikings are fucking choking. That's what I think about the Bears and the Vikings game. I think the Vikings are fucking choking. But shout out to Hip Hop Head. Hip Hop Head says if the Rockets do trade Harden, LA should get PJ Tucker. That'd be a good look. Yeah, like I said, the Vikings out here choking. But yeah, that'd be a good look, Hip Hop Head. Now, what the Lakers need to do, I'm going to keep it 150,000 with you. If I'm the Lakers, you got Dennis Schroeder. Lakers got to go get, I think the Lakers either go get Carmelo to come off the bench to take Kuzma place and go get DeMar DeRozan to be a solid starter next to LeBron. If I'm the Lakers, I try and get DeMar DeRozan, and then I try and sign Carmelo to take Kuzma's spot off the bench. And you already got Rondo's spot taken care of. So if I'm the Lakers, that's where I'm at with it. Shout out to Giants Nation. He says, Fisk, you still hate KD or no? Since, fuck KD. KD a bitch. All right, KD can suck 10 STD dicks. All right, for real. KD always on some sucker shit. Nah, no. I like Curry and Clay and Draymond. I still don't like KD. All right, I still don't like KD. I fuck with Curry. I fuck with Draymond. I fuck with Clay. But KD a ho-ho. All right, he a ho-ho. That's a KD. Is KD a ho-ho. For real. Shout out to my guy, Sebastian. Sebastian says, Fitz, thoughts on Suns getting CP3. I thought about doing a CP3 video, man. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I get it. If you're the Suns, you want to go to the playoffs, and you want to get. If you're the Suns, you're basically doing this for DeAndre Ayton. Devin Booker was going to ball regardless. So this is basically, if you're the Suns, what you're doing is you're getting Chris Paul so you could teach Booker how to win and develop DeAndre Ayton into the dominant center that you drafted him to be. Because Chris Paul can get the most out of DeAndre Ayton. So what you're really doing is you're trying to develop Ayton, and you're trying to show Booker how to be a professional and win basketball games. So that's basically what Chris Paul's there to do. I don't think they should have got rid of Kelly Oubre, but that's just me. I think there's no way in hell they should have did this deal and got rid of Kelly Oubre. I still don't know how the hell OKC managed to get Kelly Oubre from that. I don't get that. These motherfuckers done let go of Kelly Oubre and TJ Warren in back-to-back off seasons. Like somebody in Phoenix should be shot for that shit. But shout out to Theo. Theo says, bro, I'm tired of Kuzma talking like he nice on Twitter. He ain't do nothing for the Lakers. Hey, man, Kuzma can say whatever the fuck he wants to if he giving out free PS5s. We being nice to Kuzma until the PS5s run out. All right, Theo. When he done giving out PS5s, I'll clap his ass down. I'll try to be nice to Kuzma. I want me a PS5, bro. Oh snap, my man Kuzma. Yo, everybody in Laker Nation went from saying trade Kuzma to Kuzma the GOAT. The minute he said he giving out free PS5s, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, oh, word, Kuz? You giving away the P5? Bet. Yeah, Kuzma. Yeah. I fucks with you. Oh man. Shout out to RD. RD, yo, shout out to RD for another 10, man. I appreciate that. RD says, Fisk, just give Allen a break. I know you hate him and all because the team he plays for, but he's been going through a tough time after grandmother passed away a week ago. Rest in peace to his grandma. My condolences. Rest in peace to both of my grandmothers as well. Definitely, shout out to grandma. But at the same time, RD, I'm a savage. I have no feelings. I have no compassion, no remorse. I don't have a fuck to give. When it's time to slay Josh Allen, he will get slayed. Head will get chopped off and put on the fucking wall for all my enemies to see. All right. You ever seen Game of Thrones? Remember Ramsey from Game of Thrones? Remember when Ramsey took over the throne and Ramsey had he burned people on the cross. There's like 15 bodies burned on the cross as you went to Ramsey's castle. That's what happens when you go to Fisk unit headquarters. Nothing but chopped off heads and bodies with bullet holes hanging all over the damn place to let my enemies know what waits upon them if they disrespect me. Thou shalt not fuck with Fisk Vegas. It's the unwritten 11th commandment. If you break that shit, you will get lined up. I promise you that. Shout out and fuck the $3 bills too, RD. Shout out to Eric Carson, my guy Eric. Eric says Giannis better not go to Miami Heat because some people out here think that's okay. So Miami Heat fans forgot about KD's sucker move. Giannis to the Warriors. Man, look, I don't know what Giannis is gonna do. Giannis is a hard person to read, bro. I'm gonna be I don't know, man. I can't read Giannis. That's the thing. I can't read Giannis, so I don't know. But if it's up to Giannis, I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar he goes to Golden State. If Giannis had his choice, he'd definitely go to Golden State. But I think he's a best fit in Miami. I think that's his best fit. But nah, Golden State's a good fit too. I'm gonna be keep him out of Golden State, because if he go to Golden State, it's a fucking wrap. Yeah, Giannis with Curry and Clay, yeah, it's a fucking wrap. Please keep his ass out of Golden State. Oh my gosh, keep his ass away from Golden State. So I don't know, bro. But even if he goes to the Heat, Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson be wetting trays all the fucking time too. So I mean, that'd be I don't know. Wherever Giannis goes, you put legit shooters around Giannis, it's gonna be a problem. All Giannis need is a sidekick, to be honest with you. The perfect fit for Giannis would have been on the Rockets. If there was a way if you could have swapped Chris Paul for Giannis and you let Giannis play center for Mike D'Antoni and just let James Harden and Eric Gordon and PJ Tucker just shoot threes and shit, like they would have been unstoppable. Like Giannis and Harden would be like the perfect. They literally would probably be like the perfect couple. Giannis and Harden from a basketball perspective, that's the perfect couple right there. That would be a modern day Shaq and Kobe. If it was Giannis and Harden, that literally would be like a modern day Shaq and Kobe, like the 2020 version of Shaq and Kobe. Shout out to T2. Yeah, Lord Brunson team some shit. Lord Brunson team some shit. Harrison, Lord Brunson team some shit. He got away with murder last week. I beat Jagging off ass, I tell you that much. But T2 says Patterson 100 yards to the crib. Oh, word, I got Patterson on my bench too. Cause I made a trade for Allen Robinson. So I picked up I picked up Cordell Patterson just in case Allen Robinson didn't play tonight. So I definitely got Patterson on my bench right now. But it don't matter though, because I had already won. Like my fantasy team had already won. I was already up 5 points going into the Monday night game, so it didn't even matter. Yeah, like it really didn't even fucking matter. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Giannis and James Harden got beef. Yo, I forgot about that, Christopher. You right. Oh shit. I forgot all about they had beef. Never mind, I take that back. But they games do go perfectly together. I forgot they had beef though. Yeah, I forgot all about that shit. Damn. I forgot James Harden and Giannis had beef. Damn, how I forget that shit? But shout out to Sebastian. Sebastian says, "Are the Suns a threat in the West?" Absolutely fucking not. Like, no, come on, bro, stop. Like, stop, come on. How they gonna be a threat? What's scary about the Suns? I'll wait. What's scary about the Suns? Like, I'm curious. Like, why would it? Like, let this sink in, right? The eighth seed in the West was Portland. Okay, the eighth seed in the West was Portland. Now, I'm just gonna assume that the Rockets ain't making the playoffs. The Rockets is dead as fried chicken because they getting rid of Russ and Harden, right? So let this sink in real quick. All right, let this sink in. The Golden State is coming back, so they're gonna take the place of the Rockets. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's say the Oklahoma City Thunder miss out on the playoffs, right? So there's Oklahoma City, and that's the Houston Rockets. You are aware that Karl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell are in Minnesota. They're not going to be an easy out. Sacramento's probably going to have a bounce back year. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. The West is tough. It's hard to say. Here's what I'll say. I'll say this. If James Harden actually leaves the Rockets, I don't know, man, because here's the thing, right? If they trade James Harden to Brooklyn, let's play this out, y'all. If they trade James Harden to Brooklyn, they're getting a playoff team from the Nets. They're gonna get Dinwiddie, they're gonna get LeVert, they're gonna get Allen. Those dudes just led Brooklyn to the playoffs in the East. So it's and then what you gotta understand is this. The Pelicans is going to be nasty. So let's run down the 8 teams in the West. You got the Lakers, you got the Clippers, the Clippers, the Warriors, you got the Pelicans, you got the Trailblazers, you got the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? You got the Dallas Mavericks. It's like, yo, the West is fucking deep. I don't think I understand how deep the West is. They're not better than the Pelicans. The Pelicans are still better than Phoenix. Like, we're just looking at teams that didn't make the playoffs. The Pelicans are still better than Phoenix. The Jazz, and yeah, I forgot about the Utah Jazz. How the fuck the Suns gonna make the man? Please, Suns ain't making no fucking playoffs. Shout out to RD, man. RD says, yeah, I forgot who I subscribed to. My bad, Fisk. But I guess the only thing we can agree on is that we both love LeBron to death. Basically, GOAT James, King James. You know what I'm saying? Greatest thing to ever happen to basketball, LeBron James. I can't wait for LeBron 10-hour documentary. I mean, for real, I can't wait for LeBron 10-hour documentary in 2032. I can't even wait. Shout out to Eric Carson. Eric Carson says, Golden State needs Greek freak. Rockets are done, and Clippers trying to get Rondo. When Bron retires, Nuggets will win a title and the Mavericks. And I doubt that. Nuggets ain't winning no fucking title. The Mavericks will definitely get a title because Luka's that good. Luka's that fucking good. Know what I'm saying? Luka's definitely that good. I could see Luka winning the title, but you know, the Nuggets, nah, I doubt it. Shout out to Sebastian. Sebastian says Fisk, top 3 seeds in the East and West prediction. Top 3 seeds in the East will be the Milwaukee. Top 3 seeds in the East would be Milwaukee, Brooklyn, and I want to say I'll say Boston, Brooklyn, and Boston, Brooklyn, and Milwaukee be the top 3 seeds in the East. And the top 3 seeds in the West, that's easy. The top 3 seeds in the West are going to be the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Warriors. Those would be the top 3 seeds in the West. Shout out to T2. T2 says phone first round exit in 5 games. Phoenix first round exit. Yeah, T2 said Phoenix. Okay, so he says first round exit in 5 games. They're not making the playoffs, bro. You got to understand, like, the Pelicans are better than them. The Minnesota Timberwolves might still be better than them. Like, there's teams in the West that didn't make the playoffs. I still think the Sacramento Kings have a lot of talent on their team. There's teams in the West. Look at the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies should have made the playoffs if it wasn't for the pandemic. The Memphis Grizzlies would have made the playoffs if it wasn't for the pandemic. So when I look at the West, it's not a guarantee that Phoenix is making the playoffs. That's not a guarantee. They're going to be better. And then on top of that, are we sure Chris Paul is going to be healthy? Like, let's also look at it from that perspective too. We sure Chris Paul going to play all them games like he did last year? And on top of that, I got another nugget to give to y'all. Have y'all ever stopped to consider that that Chris Paul took over a veteran team? He took over a veteran team in Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook and Paul George just went to the playoffs with them dudes like 2-3 straight seasons. So it was like Steven Adams is a veteran, Danilo Gallinari is a veteran, Dennis Schroeder was in the playoffs when Atlanta was good. So he had that was a veteran team that Chris Paul took over. I just don't see him going to Phoenix with a whole bunch of randoms that don't know how to win, and it's different. It's just a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul to Phoenix is different because that same Oklahoma City team, if they was gonna make the playoffs with Russell Westbrook, it's the same shit. All Chris Paul did was just do what Russell Westbrook was gonna do minus the triple double. Shout out to Theo. Theo says, yo, Fisk, this is my unlikely scenario. What if the Bucks and the Giants face each other in the playoffs and Daniel Jones beats Brady? I'm never shutting the fuck up. If Daniel Jones beats Tom Brady in a playoff game, I am never, and I mean never, ever shutting the fuck up about that. Daniel Jones beats Tom Brady in a playoff game, y'all might as well unsub for me, because I'm going to have a different Daniel Jones is better than Tom Brady video dropping every day of the week. I'm literally going to drop a Daniel Jones video every day of the week shitting on Tom Brady. Yeah, if you a Tom Brady fan, y'all might as well just fucking ignore me for like a week. It's going to take me a whole week to get that shit out my system. Literally, I'm not gonna get that shit out my system until we play our next playoff opponent. It's gonna be some shit. Shout out to Mac Ultra. Mac Ultra says my Spurs are extinct now, and I blame Pop. That's another team, the Spurs. Yo, you do y'all really think the Spurs is gonna be trash? Like, come on, bro. The Spurs ain't never gonna be trash. Greg Popovich gonna find a way to win like 48 to 50 games. So it's just like it's too much competition in the West, bro. The Spurs are gonna find a way to win games. That's just what they do. But I will admit, the Spurs should have took that Lakers trade. Yes, I have a 4K TV Chiefs guy, but the Lakers should have took that trade. Like the Lakers should have really took that. The Lakers wanted to give them Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and Lonzo Ball for Kawhi Leonard, but them niggas wanted to be petty. They wanted to shit on Kawhi Leonard so bad that they turned down the trade. That's what the fuck this. That's what the Spurs get for being petty. That's what the fuck the Spurs get for being petty. And y'all hit that like button. I was playing Madden, so I couldn't monitor the like situation. But yeah, y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Shout out to Sebastian Perez. He says Heat won't make the finals again. That was a fluke. I agree with that. The Heat won't sniff the finals if they have to actually travel. Remember, there was no fans. They didn't have to travel. I'm not sure the Heat go. There's no way the Heat beat the Celtics and the Bucks if this was a regular playoff series and you had to travel to Milwaukee and you had to travel to Boston. There's no fucking way they beat them teams. I'm just gonna just throw that out there. Like I love the Heat. I love Jimmy Butler, but that they were definitely a product of the COVID. The pandemic saved them from them not having to travel, shit like that. That helped the Heat a lot, straight up and down. Giannis ain't a good fit with the Celtics. I'm not sure he's that good of a fit with the Celtics. Shout out to Juice Alert. Juice Alert says we low key could get Steelers versus. No, we can't. Juice, your Packers is ass cheeks, bro. They're not going to no Super Bowl. Your Packers is ass cheeks. They're not better than the Bucks. They ain't better than look. Let me see. They ain't better than the Bucks. They ain't better than the damn Saints. They ain't better than the Giants. I mean, like, this mad teams that the Packers just can't fuck with, bro. There's no way in hell. They're not better than they ain't better than the Seahawks. They ain't better than the Rams. Hell, Kyler Murray might knock the motherfuckers off, to be honest with you. Kyler Murray might even knock off the Packers. The Packers is booty meat, bro. The Packers is straight booty meat. Real talk. That Packer team is straight ass. Ain't nobody paying that Green Bay team no attention. This dude Juice out here talking about Green Bay. Yeah, right. PFF finally said something nice about Daniel Jones. That's good to hear. Shout out to T2. T2 says Rockets gonna be doo-doo. I'ma go cry in the car. The Rockets are gonna be fine, bro. Like, I don't think y'all understand. When they trade James Harden to Brooklyn, they're getting LeVert, Dinwiddie, and Allen and some picks. The Rockets are gonna get a mean ass deal from the Brooklyn Nets to get James Harden, and they're still gonna get players from the Westbrook trade because they're gonna be trading Russell Westbrook as well. So it's just like, bro, like the Rockets are gonna be fine, man. Straight up and down, the Rockets are gonna be fine. If I'm a Rockets fan, James Harden can't play no better. Here's the thing: if you're a Rockets fan, you should be fine. You should be happy because you were never going anywhere with James Harden. And not only were you never going anywhere with James Harden, but how many more teammates can James Harden lose with? He lost with Howard, he lost with Paul, he lost with Westbrook. It comes a point in time where y'all just got to move the fuck on. And so go ahead and hit that restart button. Start the rebuild. Ain't nothing wrong with rebuilding in Houston. Shout out to Eric Carson. Eric Carson says Saints don't celebrate just yet. Win the Super Bowl because every time the Saints celebrate, something happens to them. Vikings, Rams, Saints get it done. Yeah, I agree with that. It's Super Bowl or bust for the Saints. I agree with that. It's Super Bowl or bust for the Saints. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is. I don't care if it's Jameis. I don't care if it's Brees. If it's Jameis Winston or Drew Brees, it's Super Bowl or bust for the Saints. The Bears, bro. If the Bears make the playoffs, there'll be a problem. Nick Foles will be great in the playoffs. If the Bears actually make the playoffs, then I think they can make some noise. But they got to get to the playoffs first. Shout out to my guy Vegito. Vegito says, "Don't Aaron choke just as much as the Saints? He chokes, yeah, exactly. Aaron Rodgers chokes every bit as much as the damn Saints do. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. At least the Saints got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Saints legit got robbed in back-to-back years because they had the no call versus the Rams, and then the dude then Kyle Rudolph pushed off for the touchdown in overtime last year. So Saints stay getting robbed in these playoff games. That's a fact. Shout out to Sebastian Perez. Sebastian Perez says Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown ceiling is what, Fisk? Um, I don't think Jason Tatum has a ceiling. I think Jason Tatum has the potential to be the best player in the fucking league, but Jason Tatum has to take that next step. Jason Tatum got all the tools, bro. Like Jason Tatum legit got all the talent in the world. He just got to take that next step. Um, Jaylen Brown, he all right. His ceiling is an all-star, but Jaylen Brown's never gonna be. He ain't never gonna be James Harden or shit like that. But Jason Tatum, on the other hand, nah, Jason Tatum got the potential to be as good as he want to be. No cap. Juice. Jason Tatum has that kind of potential, bro. Jason Tatum is an animal. I watched this dude smack Kawhi Leonard and go head to head with LeBron. Like Tatum, he's got the potential, bro. I don't get. Listen, I hate all things Boston. I don't show Boston love often. So for me to be bigging up a Boston Celtic, you know he nice. Like I said, I don't say a lot of nice things about Boston, but yeah. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button on y'all way in, fellas. Smash that like button. If the Raiders and the Chiefs are a primetime game, I will be live for that. I'll probably do like the second half of that game if they're primetime. If the Chiefs and the Raiders are a primetime game, I might pop up for it. If it's Sunday night football, I might stay awake to watch Mahomes. It'd be hard for me to stay awake sometimes. Because I gotta understand, I wake up at like 4 in the morning. So even right now, with it being 10:15, it's like, when you wake up as early as I do, it's hard to stay up late. You feel me? I'm just keeping it all the way real with y'all. Um, I think Russell Westbrook is going to end up on a team like the Knicks. I really think Russ is going to end up on the Knicks. I don't think Kawhi want to play with Russell Westbrook. That's the thing. Like I don't know, man. Russell Westbrook he's just a strange case. He's a strange case, man. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know where Russ gonna go. Russ a different type of dude, so it all depends on what Russ want to do. I think Russ just wants to go somewhere where he can get triple doubles in peace. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really just think Russell Westbrook just wants to go somewhere where he can get triple doubles in peace, bro. Shout out to Sebastian. Sebastian says Kyrie should have won a chip with the Celtics. He should have, but he's not that guy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, Kyrie Irving is not that guy. The Celtics should have never got rid of Isaiah Thomas. The Celtics should have just figured out a way, because Isaiah Thomas worked in Boston. Isaiah Thomas is like the Nick Foles of basketball. He only works for that coach and that team. Isaiah Thomas on the Celtics was an animal. Isaiah Thomas anywhere else is a fucking bum. Isaiah Thomas on the Celtics, it worked. I don't know why it worked, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? But Kyrie Irving, he didn't work. Kyrie Irving, ask Celtics fans. There's not a Celtic fan on the planet that will take Kyrie Irving over Isaiah Thomas in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Celtic fans, I think they jumped the gun getting rid of Isaiah Thomas. I think they jumped the gun, me personally, because Isaiah Thomas, he fit the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, Isaiah Thomas, he fit the Celtic culture. Like, him, Brad Stevens, and that it just worked. You can't teach or buy chemistry. You can't. It's like Jimmy Butler being a perfect fit on Jimmy Butler being the perfect fit for the Heat. Harrison. Lord Brunson is 5-4. Me and Lord Brunson got the same record. We both 5-4. But I'm about to be 6-4 because I'm beating the dog shit out of Jagganoff. I could check on Lord Brunson now. I think Lord Brunson is winning. I think Lord Brunson winning. Let me see. Yeah, Lord Brunson's beating the Entertainer right now. Yeah, Lord Brunson's beating the Entertainer 107.97. So Entertainer getting his ass beat by Lord Brunson in fantasy right now. And I tried to save the Entertainer, Chris. I tried to save Chris. I just want to let y'all know. I tried to save the Entertainer. So Entertainer lost Dak. He lost Dak Prescott, right? He lost Dak Prescott. He lost Austin Eckler, all the other shit, right? I literally offered him Derrick Henry and Josh Allen for Calvin Ridley and Austin Eckler. I gave him. I literally offered him Josh Allen and Derrick Henry for Calvin Ridley and Austin Eckler, and he said no. I tried, and I said he got Deontay Johnson. I said, you got Deontay Johnson, Derrick Henry, and Josh Allen. Just give me Calvin Ridley and Austin Eckler. He said no. I tried to save the Entertainer. I tried to save Chris, and his ass said no. I tried to save him. Shout out to Big Sports Talk. Hey Fisk, how do you get your pictures to look like that? Look like they look on your thumbnails, bro. I need to know. Shit. I can't even answer that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Half of the time, you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. Half of the time, I just be Googling shit and throwing my logos on it. Half the time I just Google shit and throw my logos on it. So I mean, every now and again I gotta actually work hard and make my own thumbnails. Like, here's the thing: my logos, all my logos are mine. My intro video, my Fisk Vegas, Fisk unit, anything Fisk Vegas is mine. They're mine. It's all mine. But I'll fucking Google an image. I ain't got no problem Googling Bears versus Vikings and picking the meanest picture available and just slapping my fucking logos on that bitch. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not some Photoshop genius, but I do get busy when it comes to my own artwork, though. When it's time for me to create my own shit, I get busy. Because I'm a good drawer. So what I'll do is I'll draw what I want to create, and then I go and I use PicMonkey. So I'll draw what I want to create, and then I go and PicMonkey, and I make that shit happen. So I can get busy when I want to get busy. It's just I don't work. I believe in working smart, not hard. I only work hard when I have to. I literally only work hard when I have to. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest with you. Shout out to Theo. Theo says, "Yo, Fisk, Eagle fans have to be sick about losing to the Giants. They team trash. Now the Eagles, they feelings hurt. I think the Giants ended the Eagles season. I don't care what anybody says because now, once the Eagles lost to the Giants, now they know they trash. Because Eagle fans, they didn't think it was possible. Eagle fans did not think it was possible to lose to the fucking Giants, and they lost. And now they got to go play all these good ass teams and get their doors blown off for like the next month. Rest in peace to the Eagle season, straight up and down. Also, y'all keep hitting that like button on y'all way in here, fellas. Keep hitting that like button. Who texts me? Oh, James. Oh, because there was a Cowboy fan. There was a Cowboy fan that said James Harden said cat. So that's what that dude was talking about. Because it was somebody in the chat who was saying, "Yo, James Harden said cap. James Harden said cap." I didn't know what he meant by that though. I thought he thought James Harden was capping. I didn't know James Harden literally came out and said cap, cap, cap. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my phone. Because they saying that James Harden just posted a video on Instagram. So let me get my phone so I can go to the gram and see what James Harden see what the fuck James Harden talking about. My headphones at. Oh man, see what the beard is talking about. What's good? What's good? What's good? What the fuck is that? What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Bro, yo, James Harden, bro, just shut the fuck up forever, bro. That was the dumb. James, oh my fucking gosh, bro. James Harden, all you had to do was just go on Twitter and say cap. This fucking dude, James Harden, just went on Instagram and took the cap off of a bottle of water and zoomed in on it. Get the fuck out of here, bro. James Harden is a weirdo. I'm convinced. You can't tell me James Harden ain't no fucking weirdo, bro. How you gonna literally go on Instagram and take the cap off a bottle of water and then zoom in on the fucking water, like on the cap. Talking about some no cap. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's the weirdest shit. This dude James Harden weird as hell, bro. He's weird as hell, bro. Shout out to T2. T2 says, "I'm an artist too, Fist. Saquon liked my drawing of him. Never felt so accomplished." Hey, I love drawing. Like, more than likely, I'm probably never going to. I'm never gonna be a drawer again, but I have like 30 drawings from like 30. Like, I have all my drawings. Everything that I've drawn, I have in a folder. There's two things that I will never ever get rid of. There's two things in my life that I will take a bullet for. I will take a bullet for two. There's only two things in my life I'm willing to get shot over. You're gonna have to kill me to get my drawings, and you're gonna have to kill me to get my rap books. Nothing means more to me than the shit that I create. I have notebooks full of raps. I used to be a rapper. I have notebooks full of raps. I got bars and bars upon bars upon bars. I will I cherish my raps. I cherish the songs that I wrote. I cherish the mixtapes that I've written. I cherish my raps and I cherish my drawings. People who don't draw don't know how hard it is to actually draw. So between my drawings and my raps, I'll take a bullet for them motherfuckers. I'm just keeping it 150,000 with you. Like I will take a bullet for my drawings, and I'll take a bullet for my raps. I'm down to die for them shits. Know what I'm saying? Like like I said, I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, and nothing makes me happier than creating. It's kind of like there's a and I'm sure T2, because T2 says he drew, he's a drawer, so T2 can relate to this, but like there's a certain high you get when you complete a drawing. There's a certain high you get when you finish a rap song. Like there's a certain high you get when you finish creating something. It's like even with my channel, right? When I finish creating the new logos for Fisk Vegas, like my Giants logo, the General Fisk logo that I created, like I got a high off that shit. Like that shit, like I can't replicate that feeling of accomplishment. Like I can't explain it. You'd have to be a creator to understand what I'm saying. But shout out to Mac Ultra. Mac Ultra says these MAGA weirdos really think they're gonna win. Man, I ain't paying no attention to that election no more. That shit old news, man. I done moved the fuck on, bro. I don't know what's going on with that damn election. I done moved on. He said freestyle. Nah, one day I might freestyle for y'all. If y'all catch me, y'all might catch me on the right day. I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all catch me on the right day, I might freestyle for y'all. If y'all catch me on the right day, I might actually spit a 16 for y'all. Y'all had to catch me on the right day though, because I'm kind of retired. I have not written a rap since like 2013. I think the last time I wrote a rap was 2013. That's like the last time I wrote a rap. But here's the thing that you gotta understand something. I'm a MC. I'm always going to be able to rap. That's the thing. I don't think you can get it. I can fucking rap. So I'm never gonna not be able to rap. Just because I haven't written a 16 in 7 years does not mean I can't get a pen and pad right now and drop 16 bars. Once you learn how to rap, you don't forget how to rap. That's just not something you do. So one day when I'm in the mood, I'm 99% sure. I'm 100% sure I can still rap. I know I can still rap because it's just something you don't forget how to rap. Either you can rap or you can't. You know what I'm saying? I make a deal with y'all. Y'all get me to 100,000 subscribers, I'll drop a mixtape. I'll drop a whole mixtape. Y'all get me to 100,000 subscribers, I'll drop a whole mixtape for y'all. I promise you. Y'all get me to 100,000 subs, I give y'all a mixtape. Shout out to Vegito. Vegito says, I still have my drawings from when I was a kid. Same here. I got drawings from like 2005 and shit like that. And the thing is with my drawings, like, and here's the thing, right? What's so special to me about my drawings and what's so special to me about my raps is like, I'm old school. All right. All my raps are written on pen and paper. So what ends up happening is when I go and I look at my raps, right? I remember where I was when I wrote that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I listen, when I read, when I pick up my rap book, I don't care. I remember where I was. I remember what I was doing when I wrote that shit. Like I can go back. It takes me back to high school. Sometimes I just pick up my rap books and I read my old bars just so I can remember what it felt like to be in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I can remember what it felt like to be in college. Because 99% of the raps that I wrote them bitches and when I was in class. Because I didn't feel like being in class. So when I was in class, I used to write raps. That's what I did. So it just takes me back. And then with my drawings, when it comes to my drawings and shit like that, I signed and dated all my drawings. So I know when I completed everything that I drew, I know when I completed that shit. So I can go back and I can literally like remember what I was doing when I made that shit. It's like it's just certain shit. I cherish little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dylan. And Dylan says K won a top 7 quarterback and the Cards a top 10 now. And you're no, Kyler Murray. The Cardinals are definitely a top 7 team. I mean, a top 10 team, but Kyler Murray's not a top 10 quarterback. You're bugging with that. I definitely put the Cardinals in my top 10, but I'm not putting Kyler Murray in my top 7 quarterbacks. I think you're bugging with that one. Shout out to Corey Harris. He says, "What did your name Fisk Vegas originate from?" Daredevil. Being dead ass serious with you, I got the name Fisk Vegas from fucking Daredevil. I was watching Daredevil one day, and yeah, I was watching Daredevil one day, and I just said my name gonna be fucking Fisk Vegas because what happened was this. This was originally gonna be a sports betting channel. I was just gonna do sports betting shit. So what ended up happening was I was watching Daredevil season 2. I was watching season 2 of Daredevil, and the Kingpin, the fish shit. I was like, all right, I don't know. That's really what happened. I'm dead ass serious with you. It really was just like, okay, I'm gonna be Fisk, and then the Vegas part just came from. It really just came from I thought I was gonna be doing sports betting content. That's really how it happened. That's really how it happened. I was watching Daredevil and came up with Fisk Vegas. That's honestly how it happened. That's straight up and down. That's how that shit happened. Cause even with my cause what even with when I created the Fisk Vegas email account and shit like that, the original email was it had Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. It had the Kingpin in the background and shit like that. I just thought that when I originally created the channel, I thought that the Kingpin would be a good gimmick. You know what I'm saying? I thought that the Wilson Fisk character, it would be a good gimmick for YouTube. Like the whole Kingpin gimmick. I just thought that character would be a great character to bring on YouTube. And like I said, I mean, it just took on a life of its own. That's the thing about YouTube. If you go and listen or watch, if you go and watch any YouTuber's first video and then compare it to where they are like 2-3 years later, people evolve. Shit happens. I got the Vikings game in my background, but I'm not paying it no attention. I got the Vikings and the Bears in the background, but I ain't paying it no attention. Because like I said, I already won fantasy. So I really don't care what Thielen and Allen Robinson do at this point, because I don't know. I don't already run my fantasy week, so I really don't even care. But it's in my background. Yeah, fuck them for canceling Daredevil. I miss Daredevil. Daredevil was my shit. It will be weird though, because if I actually have to go back if I actually rap again, here's the thing about rapping, right? When I rapped before, Fisk Vegas didn't exist. So now if I go back to rapping, I'm going to have to be Fisk Vegas. So my rap style is going to have to change. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're a rapper, right? One thing every rapper is good at is rhyming their fucking name. I'll tell you that from experience. If there's one thing every rapper can do is rhyme their name, and my name used to be War, so it was like all my bars are based around War, WAR. So what happens is now Now I'm Big Fisk. So if I go back to rapping, it's like I gotta start rhyming Fisk, and I gotta start rhyming Vegas, and I gotta start rhyming Fisk unit and shit like that. So it's gonna be like a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a whole different vibe. It's gonna be strange. It's gonna be real strange. Shout out to Corey Harris though. Corey Harris says, by the way, thank you for opening my eyes. I'm an Eagles fan and Wentz gotta go. He's a scrub. Tired of this bum making bad decisions. We need to trade Wentz for a bag of Skittles and a cheese. He said for a bag of Skittles and a cheese steak. I tried to tell y'all, man. Listen, Corey. The one thing y'all have to understand is when you listen to my content, I'm not capping. 99% of the shit that I say on my channel, I believe that shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all be thinking I be capping. I don't be fucking capping. 99% touchdown to Adam Thielen. Let's go. Touchdown to Adam Thielen. But 99% of the shit that I say on my channel, I be believing that shit. So when I said Carson Wentz is overrated and I didn't think he was that good, I meant that shit. I really meant that shit. And what you got to understand with Carson Wentz is, if you take away 2017 and you take away the last 5 games of last season, he's in a below 500 quarterback. Look what he's doing this season. You take away his best season, you take away his worst season, Carson Wentz is a below average quarterback. He is. The Carson Wentz has never been dominant. That's the thing. You got to take away a person's best and you got to take away a person's worst and evaluate them. And when you take away his best season and you take away his worst season, he's below average. Period. He's below average. Shout out to Eric Carson. Eric Carson says, hey, Fisk, I think you might have to make another Jordan versus LeBron finals team comparison. And have you heard Chisel Adonis NFL commentary? Yeah, I heard Chisel Adonis. I think I I think I collabed with Chisel Adonis one time before. I think me and Chisel Adonis was sponsored by the same website before. Yeah, I think Chisel Adonis and I got sponsored by the same website before. Some shit. I put it to you this way. On my Fisk Vegas channel, I was doing 90-second videos for some kind of website. I was doing like I had like a Bill Belichick Tennessee Titan video that's like 90 seconds long. I had a video about Tom Brady daughter getting disrespected by some radio hosts. I think those were collaborations with a website that sponsored me and Chisel Adonis. I could be wrong, but I do believe me and Chisel Adonis was sponsored by the same website for like a month. But I think that website like disappeared or some shit. But I do remember doing something with Chisel Adonis before. I know one thing. It's almost 11 o'clock out this bitch. Y'all send y'all last little bit of questions in, man. We about to wrap up. Because I got to go and cook my food for the next day. I got to go downstairs. I got me a steak. I got to cook a steak. I got to cook some hot dogs. I got to cook my food for tomorrow, man. I'm about to get that. I'm about to get that George Foreman grill popping. I'm about to be Chef Voyar Fisk Vegas out this bitch. It's almost 11 o'clock. If I start cooking soon, I'll be done by 12. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to cook all my food the night before. So all I got to do tomorrow is just throw some dressing on my salad, warm up my steak and hot dogs, and get to the business. I don't like cooking during the day. Shout out to my guy Joshua Huffman for the 25. Joshua, I love you, baby. He says, Fisk, can I ask you to lay it out on the Ravens for us? We can take it. We get caught up on it. We get caught up on it. Is Lamar is not Lamar, because we have the ignorant national media to deal with. Is the issue not getting him wide receivers, or is it him, or is it Roman? All right, here's the thing. What y'all got to understand is this. All right, here's the thing, Joshua. Lamar Jackson, in order for Lamar Jackson to prosper as a passer, you're going to have to, number one, get him legit possession receivers, because Hollywood Brown is nothing but a deep threat. You're going to have to get him you're going to have to get him at least one possession receiver. And number two, you're going to have to fire Greg Roman, period. In order for Lamar Jackson to develop as a passer, you're going to have to fire Greg Roman, get a real offensive coordinator, and get him a possession receiver to complement Hollywood Brown. That's the only way you're going to be able to save Lamar Jackson. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. You're going to have to fire Greg Roman, get a legit possession receiver to complement Hollywood Brown, and get a real offense that's a real passing spread offense, not this gimmicky shit that they're doing with the read option and the speed options and all this pistol shit. You're going to have to let Lamar Jackson sink or swim in a real spread offense and see what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Some of this is Lamar Jackson's fault. I'm not giving him a pass, but at the same time, you have to put him in a position to succeed. You feel me? You got to put him in a position to succeed. Because look, I'll put it this way. Every Raven fan, I want every Raven fan to listen to me carefully. If you're a Raven fan, I want you to listen to me carefully. Michael Vick could not throw a forward pass until he got to Andy Reid. So just because Lamar Jackson doesn't look accurate does not mean that he can't get the right offensive coordinator and become an accurate passer. Andy Reid taught Michael Vick how to be an accurate passer. Translation, what I'm trying to tell Ravens fans is get him an offensive-minded, get him somebody in the building that's offensively gifted enough to teach him how to become a quarterback. That's all I'm trying to say. Because if Andy Reid could teach Michael Vick how to throw, somebody out there could teach Lamar Jackson how to throw. Point blank, period. Shout out to Corey Harris. Corey Harris says, I think EDP needs help. He out here still DMing girls in high school. Yeah, Tyson actually, me and Tyson was texting about EDP earlier. Because Tyson sent me this video. Some YouTuber with like 800,000 subs put out a video about EDP tonight. Oh my gosh, what's that dude name? Some big time YouTuber put out an EDP video today. His name is Diesel Patches. Yeah, Diesel Patches, I think his name is. Some guy named Diesel Patches with like 800,000 subscribers put out a video about this EDP pedophile shit. And from what Tyson was telling me is Diesel Patches is just the first to put out videos about EDP being a pedophile. Tyson said this YouTubers are like 1 million subscribers that are going to be putting out videos on EDP sometime this week about this pedophile shit. So I guess they trying to cancel EDP. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm gonna go like when it comes to EDP. I already told y'all, know who you subscribe to. You have to know who you subscribe to. Y'all like my thing with EDP is this motherfucker got videos about stealing women's bras out the laundry room and jacking onto it. He's got videos about literally beating women. Remember the Joe Mixon thing? Remember what he said about how he would beat the girl up of the Joe Mixon shit? So it's like, my thing with EDP is I blame y'all. I blame y'all for EDP because y'all condone this bullshit. So y'all created this EDP monster, bro. I'm just saying, y'all created EDP. So now y'all want to come down on EDP hard when at the end of the day, y'all enabled EDP to think it was okay to talk to underage women. Y'all enabled the motherfucker, period. Which is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. You can't cancel EDP. EDP built his brand on being a fucking savage, bro. EDP built his brand on being a fucking weirdo. How do you cancel that nigga? I don't know. Shout out to my guy Joshua Huffman. Joshua Huffman says EDP better lawyer up like it's hero Trump. Hey yo, Joshua, EDP ain't got that Trump money though. EDP definitely ain't got that Trump money. Shout out to Titan Omega Music. Titan Omega Music says we still talking about the chocolate Dodoria. That's definitely one of the best nicknames I've ever heard. The chocolate Dodoria. EDP look like a chocolate Dodoria. That's fucking golden. That's never gonna not be funny right there. But yeah, man, that EDP shit. Like I told Tyson, man, I was more mad at EDP. I recorded a firing range video on EDP and I decided not to drop it. The only reason why I didn't drop that video is because I didn't want to offend Trump supporters. Because EDP, because my thing is this, I'm not a politician, and I have a lot of Trump supporters who rock on my channel, and I didn't want to. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't want to offend them. You know what I'm saying? Because not all Trump supporters are bad people. You know what I'm saying? And I believe the people that rock with Fisk Vegas, they're good people. So I know I have a lot of Trump supporters who rock on my channel. So I didn't want to offend them. But when EDP did that video about how black people deserve to be shot because they're ghetto, he said that cops should shoot black people because black people always act ghetto. I most definitely recorded a firing range video on EDP because I thought that was fucked up. He says I support Trump because black people are fucking ghetto and they deserve to be shot for acting fucking stupid and all this other shit. And I'm like, yo, EDP, you fucking bugging. Like, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been out on EDP ever since he started turning on his people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can support Trump and still be pro-black. Just because you support Trump don't mean you not pro-black. But what EDP did was like, EDP was out of line, bro. Like, the only thing I hate more than somebody who turns their back on their people is a snitch. Snitches and fucking, I hate snitches. I hate Uncle Toms. I hate pedophiles. So EDP done marked out 2 of the 3. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I really don't fuck with them like that. I really don't fuck with them like that. I actually did I delete that firing range video? That firing range video might still be on a flash drive somewhere, to be honest with you. Shout out to Sebastian Perez. Sebastian Perez says EDP works for Uber Eats and has over 2 million subs. Are you serious? Did he really work for Uber Eats? I was wondering what the fuck EDP did for a living. I still think he gets paid off YouTube though. There's no way he can afford to do the shit he do and not get a check from YouTube. I think YouTube whitelist him. I think YouTube lets him make money off his videos. You can't tell me they don't. Shout out to Donnie Anthony. Donnie Anthony says EDP should have been canceled a while ago, to be honest with you. He really should have. He should have, but the dude makes videos about beating his fucking dick off and shit. Like, how do you cancel a nigga that makes a video about beating off his fucking dick and shit? But yeah, man, we gonna rock out of here, man. Y'all be safe out there. I love y'all, and I'm gonna make sure I'm live at least 3 more times this week. We got, you know what I'm saying? We gonna call these Fisk Vegas rallies. These my fucking rallies and shit. But yeah, man, we up out of here. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there.